the game just through a function, you never was there. We was chilling at the spot, we ain't dropping the low. Yeah, her friend be watching every motion and clocking it though.
Alright, well, we're here at Robert Renzoni Wineries, and we're about to do a tasting and pick up some wine because I'm a part of their wine club. So, enjoy the view. Tasting sparkling LaRosa. It has hints of almond, elderberry, no, elderflower, and rose petal. Do you smell that, Quentin? What do you smell? When you put your nose in the glass, what is it that you smell?
It tastes like strawberry.
Two sweet sparklings are the D'Asti and the sparkling LaRosa.
And these, so this is the Moscato. That has a lot of alcohol in it.
Yeah, it's a little
yeah. So you can always tell how much alcohol is in what you're drinking in the glass of wine. Because when you do this, and when you stop, you see all these that are running down.
Yeah.
Those are what you call legs.
Legs?
Legs. And when it runs slow, that means there's a lot of alcohol in this. And this has 11% alcohol. What we just tried only had 6. Most of the sparklings are not going to have a lot of alcohol.
So you said that's how you can tell how much alcohol is in it?
See, look at We'll try something else that has a little bit more alcohol, and it'll be just like this, but slower. You see them?
So if it's less alcohol, we won't do that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a clear wine fan.
But this is a Prosecco. A Moscato. Wait, what do you smell first? Smell it. You're going to definitely smell something in this.
I smell something.
I know, it doesn't have a good smell. Do you smell caramel apple? I do smell apple though. Really? Oh, peaches. Oh, this is nice. What about apricot?
Taste, or maybe it'll taste peach.
But you're right, the smell is off. But the taste, do you like the taste?
trying to tell Jada and Darrell not to chug wine. You supposed to sip it.
You're supposed to sip. You're supposed to sip and enjoy. It's a conversation in a glass.
So I would look at like a spicy, maybe like even if you did like tacos and just put like a spicy salsa on it, that could be a good option.
I was gonna say steak.
Yeah, steak would be fine too. If you did like a chimichurri sauce and just had a little extra garlic in there, have that little bite to it, that could be a good option.
He makes the best tacos.
Yeah. See?
I tried.
Tacos, just get a little spicy salsa on them.
Well, you do really good. I don't know what it is you do, but the meat, how you season it.
Let's go to the next one.
My husband just said sweet and sparkling. Thank you. Let's try the Romeo.
Yeah. Over the holiday season, this is definitely my go-to. It has that like Christmas, kind of flavor vibe to it. It's a sweeter red, but it's not super sweet. It does have a little bit of acidity and tannin involved with it, so it breaks up the overall sweetness
You gotta get a picture.
and represents more fruit. Cheers, guys.
What we got? Cheers.
Yeah. Okay, we gotta swirl it. Now this one has more alcohol in it than the one we just drank. This has about 14% alcohol. So look, see if it goes slow. See, the legs are running slow.
The last one had how much?
11.
And this one is 14.
This is 14. But people always, you would think that you would get like this off of like regular alcohol. But wine can get you there too. And you won't even think of that. No?
It's alright. I like sweeter wine. If this is, I could just sit it down. But I wouldn't.
Just drink it.
Yeah, just buy it.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, wines like this are meant to be drank slowly. Like this, we only have like just a tasting pour, but like if we were to do like a real pour, one of these could take you 40 minutes just to get through. He said, "Don't get my son." What would you eat with this? Look at this dude. He's enjoying his time. That's how you gotta do it. So, I told you, even if you're not a wine drinker, you still should be able to pick out a good bottle of wine. Because the young lady you might be dating or whatever might be into wine. So you should be able to just go to a restaurant and be like, yes, I'll have a bottle of your blah, 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 blah. or have it in your house. You should have some wine in your house, right?
So what's
I would
your
agree. I got a bottle at home.
what's your go-to?
My go-to right now is the Concerto for a red wine and the Pinot Grigio for a white wine.
This?
Yep.
Can we try that?
Yeah, I love the Concerto.
Oh yeah, we can try that too. This is really good, the Romeo.
And you said what for a white wine?
The Pinot Grigio.
It's really good.
Is that one you get?
So I like red wines. I really like Malbec because they're deep reds, full body, like deep fruits like plum or cherry or something like that. I really love those. I like a Cabernet. I like a Pinot. Pinot Noir is going to be like not as dark and not as smooth. If that makes sense. What do you suggest? I really like
And they're similar in body type.
I'm more of
Yeah, what'd you
a
say?
sweet, like wine type of drinker. That wine that you suggested, which one was it?
The Concerto?
Yeah.
yes.
Is that like more of a sweet one or?
Not really sweet. It is
yes.
fruit forward. Something that tricks people with
Do you
sweetness is
remember
like the
which
old
one
vine
that
sin
you really
because
liked?
it's
Was
really
it
rich.
Like a white.
And it gives a lot of fruit
I mean, like
value.
a white.
And so since
Or
it's
was it
jammy
red?
and rich
I
and
can't
very
remember which
fruit
one.
forward, it makes you think that it's sweet.
It was a
So
red.
that could be a good one to try. So like I said, this one, fruit forward but very light. Not very tannic, not super dry, not high acidity. It's very mild but fruit forward. So that's typically it. The lighter side when people are going from the sweet over to the red can be a good transition. But like I said, then there's also the old vine Zin where it has way more fruit value. Sometimes people respond to it.
Well, we know you didn't care for the Romeo. I liked it.
It was alright.
I'm gonna do it. Which one? Oh, you did Big Fred's Red. Huh?
That's first. Dry.
Yeah, it's very dry.
You think? Oh, well. That's good. I was gonna ask you. You think this one is more dry than the one you pointed out? Yeah.
I would say in dryness they're similar, but the Concerto has more tannin structure. And tannins are that astringent or like bitter note that you might find in this. So sometimes people associate dryness with that as well, that like kind of bite that occurs.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you, this one kind of dry.
But you know what you could do? I have a steak dinner. You know, one of our favorite movies is
Favorite movies?
me and you. That's one of our favorite.
Is it a musical?
No, cartoon.
It's a cartoon. Oh, Ratatouille?
Yeah. But one of the things he does in there is like you have to kind of eat it all at the same time. You know what I mean? Like have the wine, eat the meat, you know, and then you'll probably feel differently about the wine. That's what people who like wine like food, and they know, you know, what they like when you're eating and drinking it together. I like the Concerto. This is really good.
I think that one's awesome.
I think I might have had that before.
That one for me is just a daily drink.
are like nice. So I am tasting the Sauvignon Blanc. It's a white wine, and there's about 12% alcohol in this. And you can see the legs there. And that's a beautiful color. Forgot to mention color. The color of the wine is key because not all wines have the same color. And it's based on, you know, the grape and how they ferment it and the whole process. But that's a beautiful color. So I'm tasting this, you know, to see if I want to serve it to my guests during the summer. Because as a host, you should always have different types of wine because you never know what people are gonna like, you know? So you want to have a variety. I definitely smell citrus. Yeah. Passion fruit. Honeysuckle. This is good. It's dry, but it's very good.
That's something you gonna buy? That's something you gonna get?
I would buy it, you know, for people like, I always have Pinot Grigio or Chardonnay or something for the white wine drinkers because not everybody drinks red wine and not everybody likes sparkling wine, you know.
I thought all wine was sparkling.
No?
What's
No.
sparkling wine?
Sparkling is like Prosecco, what we had earlier. When you see the bubbles, you know, you can tell like this doesn't have like the champagne bubbles. And champagne is totally different. Prosecco and champagne are totally different. Because champagne is only made from the region of Champagne in Italy. So that's why we have different Proseccos. But you know, remind me again about the bubbles. Like, you know, someone told me, I think, when you like swirl it around and you see like a lot of foam or a lot of bubbles, what does that mean?
It can mean a few things. Honestly, one of the biggest reasons is probably the glass just doesn't get cleaned out enough, so there's like soap residue. That's actually a really common.
Really common one? Okay.
But yeah, most of the time, because a lot of times when you're pouring wine like me, I try to get a lot of aeration in it. So a lot of times when I pour wine, I just naturally get a lot of bubbles. That's another thing. But it could have to do with like bacterial, just naturally occurring bacteria in beer, wine, more like steam qualities too.
That makes sense.
Can you introduce what I'm drinking?
Oh, what are you having? The La Rosa?
This is La Rosa, right?
You want me to? Oh. So, Quentin is trying the La Rosa. It is a kind of on the red, rosy type color. You can tell by the color in the glass. It has 12% alcohol. You're going to get notes of cherry. Do you smell cherry? Notes of cherry. Do you smell peach? No peach. Do you smell melon? And melon. So it's a light, sweet wine. What do you think? What would you eat with
It
it?
doesn't have much. It don't really taste like
It doesn't taste like it?
it compared to the other one.
What would you eat with it?
Pasta.
Pasta. Pasta is good. Popcorn and wine go really good together. Different flavor, and now popcorn is a thing. So you get popcorn with all different seasonings, flavors, all kinds of different things. So we're gonna finish this one, and then we're gonna try a port, which is a dessert wine. And now that typically is like an after dinner drink. So after you've had your meal and you want to just have something,
That's the wine.
Well, there's a bunch of different types of port. So I guess I would assume it tends to be like a little thicker and sweeter. Yeah. They put it in the dessert wine category. But you know what port goes really good with for you cigar smokers? A nice cigar would go well with a good glass of port. The flavors like the tobacco and the cigar.
Milo.
And wine. Yep. What is that? Olive oil?
It's like an olive oil bottle, yeah, like a pour.
Oh, you know what? We should try a dessert wine. Let's try a dessert wine, a port.
I thought we already did.
No, we didn't try. No, a port.
That says dessert, but they're not.
Our last one, let it be a port.
How do you guys get your flavors?
So typically in wine, the flavor profiles are going to be representations that naturally get the grape itself, primary flavors. But then there can also be things like secondary flavors, tertiary flavors, and those are brought on from fermentation to aging. Where if you age it in oak can give you representation of coconut, vanilla, spices like baking spices, all those hidden type of effects as well. But in just normal fermentation, a lot of times you've got more qualities that come out, more of a deeper, kind of dreamier fruit tones than that. But every grape has like its own profile, kind of like different types of oranges or different types of grapes themselves. But I like apples, right? The apples have a little kind of difference in it. They just get brought out and brought to light about the fermentation and process.
So how do you make white versus red? How do you know when it's gonna be versus red?
So typically, a white wine can be made from any type of grape. The meat, pulp, flesh of a grape, you press that juice, it's going to be clear regardless. But red skin grapes make red wine. So if you have a red skin grape, what you do is you crush them together and then you ferment them together so that the color from the grape skin leaches into the juice. Whereas a white wine, they just get pressed immediately and you don't introduce the skins back to it.
Yeah.
You just separate it, so it's just the juice. It goes through its own fermentation, so it never gets any real color from the skins. Now a rosé is typically something where they can either go straight to press and they leave it for a little bit and it just kind of leaches a little bit of that color, or you can leave it for a longer period of time and really get a deeper color tone from it as well. But yeah, red wines get fermented with their skins.
What do you suggest I try?
Well, we just went to the Concerto. Did you want to stick in the red realm and try something around there? Or do you want to reach back into something sweet?
Let's go.
Maybe an experience on the palate, speed, and all these different types of things. So yeah,
That's
glasses do
why
matter.
we get drink wine or something at home, I'm like, get the right glass because it makes a difference.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. It's just the glass makes a difference.
Yeah, we've got some really nice ones.
Yeah, this is really nice. So this is a traditional port wine glass. Would you say this is traditional? This size?
The port style, yeah, they're normally like a tulip glass.
And wine glasses, port glasses, beer glasses, they can get really expensive based on how they're made. You're wondering that's why Dad always has a heart attack whenever somebody breaks one of the glasses. Because they're not cheap. Good wine glasses. So I have a piece of dark chocolate with mine. And chocolate brings out the flavor in port. So this is going to have usually more alcohol in it, is that right?
That one's almost 19%.
This is almost 19% alcohol.
It's fortified with brandy.
Fortified with what?
Brandy.
Oh, fortified with brandy. So look at the color on that. That's dark. Look at how slow that alcohol is. See, it didn't even move yet, did it? So this is the way you finish your meal. And actually, you don't even really need much more than this. But, I mean, you know, cheers. First, Quentin, smell that. It's almost... You might like this one. That's what I'm saying. I think we only need that. And maybe not even that much. You might just need a little. So I'm doing a little piece of dark chocolate. Not even a dark chocolate fan, but this is good. Icy, or like a warm cinnamon bun with a little bit of like brandy, caramel, drizzle, something. I'm not even a big fan of stuff like that, but I can totally get it.
It tastes a little like syrup.
Over
I'm a
pancakes.
fan of syrup. But it's alright.
It's good. You don't need any of these? I need some to absorb all of this alcohol.
Olive oil.
Olive oil. Let me get a picture. Which one did you just do?
They give it lemon.
How was it? Now?
It's alright.
What's this? But you know, if you popped popcorn in one of these oils, it would be good. I like this one. The Chipotle is good. No?
It don't really taste like that.
You don't taste the Chipotle?
Probably because I had the other one.
Now this one, this balsamic, is good over desserts, strawberries, because it's sweeter. That one's good. If you took this and drizzled it over strawberries, like marinated strawberries. Try that.
How are we feeling about it? I like the balsamic.
The balsamic is really good. That's good today. And this one is the G is
Yeah.
garlic.
The Chipotle one is on sale, I believe $15.95. And the balsamic, I'm not 100%.
Alright, y'all. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. You know, this was my first time coming out to Temecula to do a wine tasting. First time doing a wine tasting in general. You feel me? And I enjoyed myself for sure. You feel me? So if y'all want to see more videos like this, I am a little lit, I ain't gonna lie. So if I sound crazy right now, don't judge me. But if y'all want to see more videos like this, man, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. If y'all want to see more of me and my mom together, out trying wines or, you know, just trying new things, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next episode.